Hello, welcome to the Calling Podcast. I'm your host, Shaggy, and for some reason my bad. Today we're gonna be talking about the Dream Docs and the Adopt Me and Brookhaven whole thing, controversy on Roblox, and Adopt Me crashing Roblox and Brookhaven being stupid. So let's do this. All right. So firstly, I don't know if anybody heard about it, but Dream got doxxed, and it was a doxing. If nobody knows what doxing is whenever you pretty much expose personal information about the person, their friends, their birthday, their house address, their school, where they grew up, their actual name, everything like that. That's doxing, and a few people doxed Dream, and it just blew up, and I don't understand why you would want to dox somebody. Like, doxing, it's in particularly, like, it's a very it pretty much removes your amendment of privacy and the right to have your own privacy. So having people just completely within a minute, 2 minutes, figuring out where you live, how old you are, and stuff like that, it's an absolutely terrible feeling. And another topic I want to talk about is dream stands, because dream stands are going crazy. Like, Twitter's trending page, like their top sections are pretty much all it is dream neck reveal, dream, and like corpse husband craziness. Because corpse husband, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm not gonna talk about this fully, but corpse husband kind of broke Twitter by breathing. Yeah, by taking a deep breath into his microphone. He literally almost broke the Twitter app as a whole. That's not good. That's not really not ideal, but happens. So the Dream Docs, he stated in a document that one of his ex-girlfriend was being like talked about, and I remember watching a Glider Guy video on this. I know I'm late to the show, but like, Glider Guy, I'm plugging you. Link to Glider Guy in the description. I promise. I will leave a link to Glider Guy because Glider Guy is cool. Anyway, but so like the only thing that really surprised me was the fact that he goes so in depth in a document talking about just the overall issue and like what happened to his ex-girlfriend. And if you read that document, it's sad, because what he had gone through, just I could never do with a person. I would not be able to emotionally handle it. So the fact that Dream was able to go through that and live on with his life is just something absolutely incredible. And I'm not really one of the people to be fans with Dream. I don't really support Dream as a like as a YouTuber. He's a very successful guy. I don't like him particularly. I mean, he's super big, but my point is that even if you don't like Dream, you can still say that he does not deserve to have all of his personal information put out there without consent. That it's absolutely terrible. It's a terrible thing. To move on from the sad part, we're gonna be looking at a milestone that was hit on ROBLOX a few weeks ago, and Brookhaven surpassed Adopt Me's player count by 13,000 people, and ever since, Brookhaven has literally been behind Adopt Me by only a few thousand. What is happening? What is so good about Brookhaven? Like, why isn't Tower of Hell blowing up? It has like 800, like 100,000 people playing it. Why is this not in the competition? Do you know what I mean? Like, why is this not being competent, I guess, against, like, Tower of Hell is a good game. I don't really know what's so special about Brookhaven. It's kind of just like Adopt and Raise a Kid. The same way with Adopt Me, but Adopt Me just did everything way better. And with the pet system that they have, just a lot of young kids play Adopt Me, and what they did just completely overpassed my expectations and a lot of other people. Now, to point this out, I'm going to give you reference. Meep City was one of the biggest games in 2018 and 2019, with an average of around 300,000 people playing it. Meep City now only has 80 to 70,000 people, like concurrent players, while Adopt Me is reaching 400,000 per day, and that's people who are playing consistently. So to put that in perspective to you, that means that like these random games are popping up and are just gaining so much popularity. While Meep City has been on the platform for 8 or 9 years and has, put this to you like this, twice as less views, plays, as Adopt Me did whenever it was joined in 2017. That game was added in 2011, so about, I'd say, almost 10 years now. I think the anniversary is in July, but literally, what is happening to Roblox right now? Like they're having so much issues. Server disruption has been a big thing lately. Games are popping up out of the blue and are completely overstorming Roblox's servers. So we can't play because of a certain game. And then there's just a bunch of random stuff going on Twitter that has to deal with Dream getting doxxed and Alex Neutron saying that he was gonna shut down Roblox Adopt Me on a parody account. So, what is happening? Like, 2021 has been off to a weird start. It has been off to a weird start. I think I'm gonna end this podcast off kind of short with like that's only 6-7 minutes. To point, I'm gonna give you a little reference here. My name is Shaggy. You can email me on the Calling Podcast email, or you can email me personally, because I have a business email. Like you can see it. You can see you if you have any suggestions for the next podcast, any news, any information that you want me to cover, or any just anything in general. Just DM me. Please don't email me or DM me asking for a collab, because I only do collabs with certain people that I think, might be good for a collab. I think I'm gonna call it off here. Yeah. Bye, guys. Really appreciate you guys being here, and